could, of course, not have it said better. And we were in touch already by email, Alexander. I already told you that this is a question for the Austrian authorities. I told you that this morning. Of course, it's nice if you bring it up to the midday, but I would again need to tell you that you need to check with the Austrians, because what we have, put forward as a proposal, and on which the technical specifications are published on the 21st of April, is a system for a digital green certificate, and that is based on verification of a QR code of an electronic signature, and it's very clearly written in the proposal, as you know, that no personal data can be retained at a cross-border check, processed, and so on. And we explained this again and again. Now, if the Austrians establish an additional certificate next to the European one on a different structure, that is a question you can only ask them. Whether they, in the end, intend to have like one, as some member states have in mind, to kind of combine the two, or have two separate ones, as other member states are planning to roll it out. That is really a question for the Austrian authorities. This is not a question we can reply to here. We can explain how the European system works, and that there will be no central database of the certificates, only basically storage of the signature keys, and they are not personal, but to the basically they pertain back to the authority that signed, electronically signed the certificate, and this is the only thing that is checked, whether the certificate is not manipulated, valid, and authentic. And that's all I can tell you. Thank you. We had a date that would happen on Monday, the 3rd of May. The first trilogue happened, and more are planned. But I don't have the dates here for the next trilogues for you. But the next ones are planned very shortly.
I'm not going to engage into this and to speculate. I would invite you to talk to the Council if you want to explore any abstract or, let's say, plans that they would have in relation to this. We are focusing on the trilogue. We want to play a constructive role in this trilogue process to enable a quick adoption of an instrument which enables us to achieve our aims, to have a functional system ready before the summer to make life easier for Europeans. Yes, Johannes.
And if I just may add, I just got information that the next trilogue is for the 11th, so you can note that down. And maybe if I can just add to Dana, beyond the, let's say, legalistic discussions, work is ongoing on the ground. I mean, the technical test piloting of the system starts on Monday with 19 member states. So that is 2/3 of the member states that will then later be connected. And as of June, member states will connect to the system, and until the end of June, all of them will be connected. So, so work is really progressing, and let's not forget that. So we will have the system ready for Europeans in June, and then member states are invited and encouraged to roll out quickly the solutions for the citizens so that they can get their certificates, can have it checked, can store it on their phones. All this needs to happen in parallel as these trilogues and discussions on the proposal as such are ongoing.
And that's very important, the technical work on the ground, because this is what needs to be up there before the certificate can be used. I think, David, you have another follow-up question.